Hi everybody, it's Sanbana and welcome to Reality Bias TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So listen, you guys, in the last episode of The Real Housewives of Durban, we saw Nonku and Jojo having a challenge in terms of communicating their feelings and needs in their relationship. Honestly, if friendship got Jojo and Nonku has been a friendship a country, because so many people have been interested in that friendship. I think it's because of the way that it started, the fact that in the beginning they didn't necessarily like each other. Jojo didn't like Nonku, so it was a friendship that nobody expected, and it ended up being a friendship that lasts longer than most friendships that we've seen on Real Housewives. Now, you guys, of course, with them and following each other on social media, people want to know what happened. And News 24 spoke to both the women, okay? Nonku was willing to give kind of an explanation as to what happened with their friendship, whereas Jojo was not really buying it. It makes me feel like Jojo is still in her feelings about the relationship or the friendship ending, because the response that she gives to the journalist is not a very warm one, okay? So this is what News 24 says. It says, we've both grown apart. Why Nonku Williams and Jojo Robinson ended their 5-year bond. So it says, just as viewers of Real Housewives of Durban franchise begin to come to terms with Nonku's sudden departure on the Showmax reality TV show earlier this month, they were dealt with another blow. A friendship breakup between Williams and former cast member Jojo Robinson after a 5-year run. Okay. The strain on their relationship reportedly surfaced during the latest 5th season of RHOD, culminating in fans observing that the two had unfollowed each other on social media. Addressing the much talked about Joku, nickname the pair coined for themselves, split Williams said, as I've deepened my faith, our paths have diverged. Okay. Jojo struggled to understand my spiritual growth and the call to share my faith with others. I believe it's my duty to spread the word about Christ, and I couldn't compromise on that. Unfortunately, our differences led to misunderstandings and the blame being placed on the other. This is Nonku saying that. I think we've both grown apart, and it's okay to acknowledge that some relationships have seasons. I'm not placing blame, but rather recognizing that our journeys have taken different turns. I'm focusing on my purpose and relationship with God. Throughout their relationship, Williams and Robinson faced scrutiny over their relationship and how deep it was. The two were also criticized for being performative and taking sides when cast members had disputes. Okay, they did bring the drama though on the show. Despite the challenge, our 5-year relationship was genuine and meaningful to me. She was like a sister. I believe the attention surrounding our relationship might have been due to the public nature of our willingness to stand up for each other. I wish her well and appreciate the memories we share. The pair's friendship split came after Williams announced her departure from the show this month, adding that she would not participate in the upcoming reunion. Naysayers speculated she left the show to avoid being held accountable for her action on the 5th season. I feel like that, okay? I feel like partly Nonku not going to the reunion is that. I like to reiterate that my reasons for leaving the show were stated in my announcement. As for the reunion, I prioritized my mental health and well-being, she explained. I realized that the show's narrative was often shaped by production and no longer felt like it served my purpose. I'm not avoiding accountability. Rather, I've been very genuine on the show. Unfortunately, the narrative often doesn't reflect reality. At the time of announcing her departure from RHOD and that she was distancing herself from the show, Williams said that she no longer recognized the woman reflected on the screen. She said that she no longer wanted to be tied to the show's toxic style, and she wanted to be a positive role model. I'm confident that in time the truth will come out, though through various means. My decision not to attend the reunion was about taking care of myself and moving forward, Williams said. Despite her departure from the show, Williams said that it doesn't mean I'm leaving TV altogether. She said, I'm born for it. The KZN businesswoman will return on screen as a guest of another show production, Untied, in all-new divorce talk and show called hosted by Relebo Hile. I believe God has gifted me the ability to share a message of hope, empowerment, and upliftment with the world. My passion is to be a role model to the younger generation and inspire women to rise above challenges, she said. To rise above challenges. My passion is to be a role model for the younger generation and to inspire women to rise above the challenges, she said. While RHOD is part of the history, my future lies in TV platforms that promote positivity and real stories. I'm looking forward to the new opportunities that align with my values and allow me to share the message without compromising my integrity. When contacted for comment about their friendship split, Robinson said that there were bigger things to worry about besides friendships ending. There is a whole war going on in the world. This is not newsworthy story at all. And it's sad to think that it is, she said. There's no story. People should not be concerned about real things going on. People should be concerned about real things going on. Listen, I get Jojo saying, listen, there are more important things that a journalist can report on than their friendship. But you were on a reality show, one of the biggest reality shows in South Africa. You've been friends online, sharing everything online publicly. Okay, people are going to be interested. If the friendship ends, people are going to be interested. I think she's just throwing a tantrum, like typical Jojo. But I do feel like part of it is just her still being hurt about the fact that the friendship has ended. Maybe she's not ready to talk about it like Nonku is ready to talk about it. Maybe Nonku saw it coming that the friendship was about to end, and maybe emotionally and mentally she was prepared for it to end because maybe she saw that it wasn't working out, whereas Jojo was still maintaining that it was going to be forever. Because remember, even on the show, when they are fighting, when they are trying to communicate with each other about the prayer thing, and then Jojo had laughed after they prayed and they were not hearing each other. And then they go their separate ways, and then Jojo decides to run after Nonku, and then they talk about their relationship. She makes a comment to say, so the women didn't win because they had worked on their friendship, and social media didn't win. So I think that she thought that social media, the public, their friends on the show, everybody was against their friendship. I think she felt that way. So she wanted the friendship to work so that all of those people don't win, because the end of the friendship is basically social media winning, according to her, because she feels that social media did not like the fact that they are friends. Okay, but that's what's going on, you guys. Okay, they are confirming that really the friendship has ended, but they don't hate each other. Okay. Anyway, you guys, the reunion is going to be interesting without Nonku and with Jojo, because Jojo is going to have to stand up for herself, be a grown woman, girl. It's about time. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda.